So a lot of people are embracing a healthy diet by eliminating processed foods through clean eating. And today, Chef Debra Queen is going to share a recipe that's very nutritious, very low in fat, and very high in fiber, plus very good to eat.
Yeah,
nice to have you back, Chef.
Yeah, a lot of good points about this salad. You know, it's low in carbs, low in calories. It's extremely healthy. All these wonderful vegetables have great healing propensities. And it's mainly about the parsley, the mint, which is the seasoning for the salad. And this is a Persian salad that's on every Persian table.
What makes it Persian?
It's from Persia or Middle East. It's a Middle Eastern salad.
I'm just wondering if there was a vegetable or something that...
Well, you know, it's just all the fresh... This is actually a Persian cucumber.
Oh, see, I didn't know that existed.
Yeah, and so that's it, you know. It's generally done with the burpless, seedless cucumber.
Okay.
You could trim the seeds out or you can leave them. I trim them out, as you see, and they don't have many seeds in this particular cucumber anyways. But the neat thing is that it can be made really with any kind of tomato. The key thing is to cut them so that they're, you know, palatable and easy to eat.
Bite size?
Yeah, bite size, you might say. But it's easy to make. All these products are easy to grow if you have a garden and you have that sense, you know. And so I already picked the mint. We're going to chop the mint. And we're going to pick the parsley. So that's one of your jobs.
Put these gloves on. Pick the parsley. How do I pick parsley,
Parsley
Queen?
picker. That's you today. And so you take, you know, your branch. You always look for nice green. Everything that's green is good for the body.
Okay.
And it's
so you
healing
just pick it off?
and nutritional. Yeah, and take as much of the stem off as possible. And just pick all that parsley. And we want a nice big full bowl of that. And then we're going to, the other thing is either lemon or lime juice.
Okay.
Depending on where you're from in the Middle East, it could be lemon or lime. And so I brought my handy dandy little rasp. You know, every home should have one of these. Microplane rasp. And these come in different graduated levels of blade, we'll say. You take a little bit of your outside edge, which is the rind.
Couldn't you use a cheese grinder? Or a cheese grater?
You could, but like this is made specifically for this. The key thing here is not to get down into that white pith because that's bitter. So you really want just the outside, the emollient oils are released from the outside of the lemon. And then that's going to go in our little vinaigrette, which we'll be making over here. You don't need a lot, maybe a fourth or a third of the lemon. And then to juice the lemon, you roll the lemon.
Get a little mushy, get it
going?
going?
On the board just to get it softened up a little bit. And then you're going to, if you don't mind, juice the lemon.
Okay.
And continue on with the parsley, if you will. The thing about this is that it's a lot of fiber. Okay. You know, it's a basic ingredient. It's always around. And the tomatoes, you can use any kind of tomato. So
what are you using?
In this case, we're using hothouse because they're not really, you know, in season right now. But we're using organic, of course, hothouse tomato.
Do you want both halves of the lemon? Or just one half?
You could. It's always good to have extra lemon juice around, you know.
Sure.
This could be made with lime juice too, and I've even made it with orange juice. So whatever you fancy. With the tomatoes, always use a serrated edge blade. It goes right through the skin. You do not have to concasse this tomato. That means you don't have to take the seeds and the skin off. And if you're using a French knife like I am here, you basically keep the point of the knife down, just a little educational knife skills tip there. And so you rock the blade as opposed to banging everything with a knife. If your knife is that dull that you have to bang the food, you need to get your knife sharpened.
Okay.
So yeah, lots of tomatoes, okay? And it should be about 2/3 ratio to the onion ultimately when you're done. And you can layer this salad and make it look beautiful, do little wedges, you can do different sizes, different types. As you see, I brought a lot of different tomatoes here. I've got these kumatos. You asked me what they were before.
Yeah, they're a little different color, different shape.
Yeah, it's a kumato. And so these come in different sizes too. These are cherries. These are little golden teardrops.
It's nice to have color, right?
It's beautiful, yeah. I say eat the rainbow every day. That's my theory. And and you can use any kind of onion that you like. So if you wanted a little shallot thrown in there, some scallion, some green onion tops, that also adds to the flavor, the texture, and the color.
What do you need me to do with this parsley?
So you're going to chop that parsley.
Okay.
We've got the lemon done. Quickly chop our parsley. Use a nice sharp knife. If you don't have a sharp knife, you get yourself a little steel, and you give it a quick little, this brings the edge up on the blade.
Okay.
All right, and chop all that. And it is about the parsley, and it is about the mint. So we're just going to chop all those and throw them right into the bowl. The vinaigrette for this is just a simple red wine vinegar and a little sugar and salt, the lemon zest, and then oil. And, of course, fresh cracked pepper. And so we put a little fresh cracked pepper in there, and then you just drizzle. I've got grapeseed oil. You could use extra virgin olive oil. Of course, being from the Middle East, they would do that. But you just drizzle that in until you get a nice, it's usually 3 parts oil to 1 part vinegar.
Okay.
And then we're going to put a little fresh lemon juice. So we probably will do 4 parts of oil. But it has a wonderful freshness, and it's just great for the body.
All right, we have about a minute left, Chef.
Okay.
What should I do with this parsley here?
Okay, so you've got the parsley chopped.
I do.
We've got a nice big bowl of salad over there. Put that all in here with the onions and tomatoes.
What about the mint? That too?
And the cucumber. Yeah, we're going to chop up some of that mint. We have to chop that up.
I'll chop it.
So a little cucumber. And then at the end, we just drizzle it with the vinaigrette and put it on our greens. And you can put a little goat cheese on to finish it. Some people put a little avocado.
Okay.
But that's about it.
Sounds fantastic.
Mix it all together, and away you go, and you've got tons of flavor and tons.
Looks great. We're gonna dig
nutrition.
in. Thank you so much for being here. Chef,
Yes, you're welcome.
will be over on WTNH.com. Click on Style.
Yes, thank you. Thank you for having me.